everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we worked on our Botanist level 5 quest, and managed, to get just barely up to Botanist level 10, which has me a little concerned that we're not going to be able to hit Botanist level 15 by the end of this episode without leaving the Gridania area, which would mean burning some money in order to travel around. It won't be too much money, and we do have over 10,000 gil now, but after Poverty Week the other week, definitely a little bit anxious about that. Anyways, today it is time for our Botanist level 15 quest. Sorry, not 15, 10. We're on level 10. Hello, Fafucha. Fafucha needs your help to fulfill a large order. Ah, Satora, you couldn't have come at a more opportune time. I have a favor to ask of you. We have just received an urgent request from the Order of the Twin Adder. They asked that we supply them with 10 crow feathers as soon as possible. Crows often leave behind feathers where they perch, which can be used to make arms and armor. Requests for the items have been coming in with increasing regularity. The situation must be grim indeed. If it would not do to keep the defenders of our nation waiting, I would be most glad if you could help us fulfill this order. Crow feathers can be found in abundance in the area south of Gilbert's Spire. Once you have procured 10, promptly deliver them to Sicily. I have given her charge over our stores. My things in advance. Alright, so we need to go get 10 crow feathers. If you remember, we've actually collected a few of these before. They said south of Gilbert's Spire. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Central Shroud. Gilbert Spire's right up here, so it's gonna be, yeah, the trees along the river over this way. Alright, let's go ahead and take the Ethernet and get on over there. I really wish we had all the Ethernet registered at this point, but oh well. I don't want to just run around doing nothing but grabbing the Ethernet shards when we're going to be running by all of them anyway, just for as we go to each of the guilds. Not really a point to just running around and grabbing them right now, other than saving a little bit of, just a little bit of walking time. Alright, so we just gotta head east a little bit till we hit the river, then head south and we can begin our harvest. And I have almost forgot, let's make sure we go ahead and eat some food. We are working on our mutton stew. I've also got 3 high quality mutton stew I can use for even better rewards for our gathering. I really need to figure out what to do to clear out my inventory, because it is getting very close to full. It's a problem, actually. I'll probably go ahead and try and clean it up a little bit once we finish up this quest. No, Ennals, please! Oh, I should have turned sneak on. Oh, dang it. Here, turn that on now so we shouldn't be bothered. And let's get harvesting. We need crow feathers. And nice, we're getting doubles because we have a 51% chance of getting doubles. Very good. Alright, nothing new here. Sometimes you'll see a very, like a rare drop available at one of these. And you'll want to be sure you get those, because those appear only by random chance. I don't know if there's any at this tree and these trees in particular, but alright, we got a new trait, I believe it was. Tree Whisper. Allows you to better identify the characteristics of a mature tree or patch of lush vegetation, improving gathering rate when conditions are met. Neat! And we also did at level 2 get auto triangulate, so we actually don't need to have triangulate on our hotbar anymore at all. It just automatically turns on for us. We don't even need to worry about it. How lovely. Alright, well, we got what we came out here for, so let's get back to town. We can equip hard leather shoes now that we're level 11. Improving our stats slightly. Oh, lovely rain. Looks like it's raining pretty hard. Thankfully, we don't have lightning and thunder in the actual town. That seems to be limited to Central Shroud, which is nice. At least we get some comfort. Alright, off to the Botanist Guild. And right, we're over on the west end. Let's go hand these over to Sicily. You're helping us out again? My thanks, friend. In case you've forgotten, the crow feathers can be found in the area south of Gilbert Spire. I already got them. No worries whatsoever. Ah, the crow feathers. You have my thanks. Doubtless you already know this from Fafucha, but it's the Order of the Twin Adder that requested the feathers. If I heard it true, they're in the midst of preparing for war against the Ixal. The crow feathers are needed to make arms and armor, feathered harpoons, plumed yew crooks, and the like. It's a fine feeling being able to do our part to aid those men and women who defend our nation. But to need such a large stockpile of feathers, it gives me pause to imagine that the bloodshed that lies ahead. Will the Twelveswood ever know true peace? Oh, but there I go again with my wistful ramblings. Feel free to ignore me. Now, before I forget, Fafucha asked me to give you something on her behalf. A scythe. The scythe is what we call a secondary tool. Used in your offhand, it allows you to harvest from lush vegetation in addition to the mature trees you already know so well. The Fafucha has seen fit to make you this gift as proof positive of your progress. You're no longer a novice, my friend. I dare say you're ready to try your hand at fieldcraft leaves, perhaps even take on grand company work. You can bet I'm going to be doing that off-screen. But first I recommend you head into the wood and find some lush vegetation to try that new scythe on. Off you go now, and come back when you're ready to take on another task for the guild. Alright, we have our actual first offhand tool, our proper first scythe, if we are actually going with how they intended us to pick things up. Alright, this is a slight increase of perception, but a loss in control? That's... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the money, actually. Alright then, it is time to begin working on our gathering log. Let's see, first off, let's see if there's anything we can get at up to level 15 in the Black Shroud. Doesn't look like anything in the 1 to 5. We don't have anything we can get in the 6 to 10, so 11 to 15. We've got elm logs and Gridanian chestnuts. That's going to be over by the Bent Branch area, so let's head over there next. I always forget about the Ethernet in the Botanist Guild because it's just way off to the west. Completely out of the way. Alright, let's get on out there. And begin our search for the new materials. Bent Branch is going to be in the opposite direction from where we've been going so far. So far, when we've come out of Gridania into the Central Shroud, we've been going east. To head towards the Bent Branch area, we want to head west. So, new paths. And don't forget to add sneak, because we don't want to get attacked again by a fate. Alright, let's just go ahead and get across the bridge here, and we're coming up very quickly on the trees we want to harvest. We're looking at these trees right in this area. Here we go, level 15 mature tree. It's gonna give us a Gridanian chestnut. Oops, I did not mean to do quick gather. Oh well. Right, I was supposed to actually clean out my inventory, wasn't I? Oops. We can take care of that when we get back to town. Alright, turn off quick gathering. Get ourselves some elm logs. And we'll finish off with a bunch of wind shards. Alright, that takes care of both of those. So next up, let's take a look at our harvesting log. Let's see, there was nothing in here, right? Middle Enosia, Central Thanalin, Western Thanalin, Middle Enosia, Western... Ah, here we go. Ah, okay. Right, I mentioned earlier that there are sometimes hidden rare items that are down to RNG whether they can appear. Looks like some of the trees in this area can offer up windlight seeds. It was windlight seeds? Yes. So we're gonna have to actually go ahead and check a few of these trees a few times, and hopefully eventually one of them will pop up with the seeds we need. Nothing yet, so I'm just gonna gather some wind shards. I think I'm gonna cut away until those seeds pop up. I'm a fool. I'm an absolute fool. Right, I switched over to the harvesting using my scythe, not hacking away at trees. I am an absolute fool. Alright, so then. Looking on our minimap, there are some blue markers for botany over in this direction. These mark lush vegetation patches, where we can use our scythe to do the secondary harvesting. Let's go ahead and turn off quick gathering. And we've got 4 new items. Tree toads, hummus, marjoram, and buffalo beans. Not having a lot of good luck actually getting any of these. A lot of them I was getting just nothing. Dang it. Alright, marjoram? Please. It's 90%. How did I miss so badly? And got ourselves some hummus. Excuse me. Oh, let's hope I remember to cut out that sneeze. Alright, well, my inventory is tragically full, so let's go ahead and return to town so I can clear it out, and then we'll try again to get those windlight seeds from the proper source this time. Alright, heading into town, let's go locate the shops. Shops can be found heading east out of the Aetheryte Plaza and up to the northeast. Alright, we've got shops aplenty over here, so let's see, where do we want to go? Literally any place would be good, probably. We're gonna just head in, ignore the actual shop, and I'm gonna spend a little bit of time clearing this out. I'll figure out what I want to sell and I'll be right back. Alright, I ended up selling all of my potions, ethers, etc. up here, because honestly, I don't really use them all that much. You don't really have much need for them in lower level content. In fact, I've been through almost all of the current endgame content, just not the really high level or high end stuff. And through at least the most recent major content that everyone's really expected to do, haven't really needed any potions or ethers. They're not that useful, unfortunately. And we can always get plenty of them later. Also sold my elegant bronze pieces and basically all of the fish because we can always refish those up later. I kept basically everything else because a lot of it is useful in crafting and is things that we get through like combat. So things that were I don't really want to go out and grind. I'm far more willing to grind out fishing than grinding out, like, dodo tenderloins. Anyways, off we go, back to hunting for those windlight seeds. Alright, coming back down by the bent branch area, we're actually going to head a little bit further south. I'm not going to look for the windlight seeds up here. It's very possible that they'll appear up here, but there's other level 15 harvesting spots down this way with more materials and other places where the windlight seeds might prefer to spawn. Yeah, here we go. Just on the south side of Bent Branch, we've got a chocobo keep here, and you know what? We are in the area. Nah, we'll hold off until we're doing main scenario that brings us through here. Alright, we've got Cotton Boll, Carnations, Chanterelle, and Lavender. And we definitely also want to get lavender seeds while we're in the area, because I know that's on the list. But lavender seeds, being seeds, are not as likely to spawn. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to need quite a bit of cotton. I'll hold off on harvesting that until we actually get to the point where we need it. And instead, I'm just gonna harvest wind shards until we spot some lavender seeds. Oh, here we go. Lavender seeds have finally popped up. That took a little bit, but we're able to only harvest one of them because this game is very rude. But at least we did get one. It did give us that one, right? It didn't just... We didn't just totally whiff it. Where are the lavender seeds? Thank goodness, yes, we did get lavender seeds, but it didn't really give us all that much experience. In the course of gathering, disciples of the land will occasionally come across hidden items. A hidden item may also be classified as rare, meaning you can only obtain one before it disappears from the gathering window. Abilities that increase the number of items obtained during a single gathering attempt have no effect on rare items. So yeah, unfortunately those lavender seeds, little bit on the tricky side to get. They only pop up occasionally, and when they pop up, you can only get one. So that sucks. Alright then, let's head back over here then, since that probably means windlight seeds will be in this region. So let's get to harvesting. Here we go. It ended up being back down in the southern area on the south side of Bent Branch where I found the windlight seeds. And they're not rare, so I can get multiple at once. Fantastic. Alright, but that actually finishes off everything we wanted to grab on our log for this region. Which means we need to travel back to... we need to travel back to Lenosia and do some botany there if we're going to hit level 15. Also, my food just expired, like, within the last minute, so... Food! Time for more mutton stew. Alright, I'm going to return real quickly back up to Gridania and take the airship back down to Lenosia. We'll skip Thanalin for now because we haven't had a story reason to be in that area exploring. So I'm going to hold off on that for a bit. Can't believe all this time I forgot to have sneak on. Alright, down here in Lower Lenosia, as we're walking to our destination, now that we're level 14, we can equip the Amateur's Hatchet that we crafted. And let's take a look at where our nearest harvesting is. Way up to the northeast, and will you be surprised to find out that it's over by the Red Rooster Stead. Alright, let's get hiking to the Red Rooster Stead. And see what we can harvest up here. On my list, I saw for regular harvesting, we've got Lenosian oranges and orange seeds, as well as kukuru beans. As for harvesting, Let's see if there's anything around here. Fire shards are in Middle Lenosia. Firelight seeds are in Middle Lenosia. Moraby Bay has Earthlight seeds. We'll have to head down to Moraby Bay before we head out of here. Looks like there's more stuff in Moraby Bay. Looks like we're just looking mostly at Middle and Lower Lenosia for crafting area, or sorry, for gathering areas. Did I really walk past? I thought, oh, it's a harvesting spot, not a gathering, or yeah, it's a harvesting spot, not a gathering spot. Okay. Fair enough. I guess I should probably be more precise with my language. Okay, yes, I will take your olive seeds right off the bat. Turn that off. Let's get some Highland parsley. Sildeles spinach. Lowland grapes. We still have Cinderfoot olives to grab, but that was the last one we could do there. I should probably be more precise with my language when I'm talking about, what type of gathering spots. We've got primary and secondary. This is the secondary spot. Okay. We grabbed everything we can from those, I believe. So let's head back up to the north. And we should have some primary spots over here. Got a level 20 tree over to the east. We're not going for level 20 trees yet. We'll do that after the level 15 quest. Thankfully, we did hit level 15 easily by coming over here, so don't have to be worried anymore. We'll just clear out all the botany we can since we're in the area, and then we'll return to Gridania. Okay, we got a level 10 tree up this way. Near some buzzards. Oh, no, God, I moved my minion roulette specifically to avoid that exact issue. And I end up hitting it again because I'm an idiot. I wanted to hit sneak. Alright, we've got Lenosian oranges. We've got kookaroo beans. And more earth shards. Alright, there's also Lenosian orange seeds around here, so I'm going to keep taking a look around until I find some. Oh, that took a long time. And they're rare, of course they are. But I finally got the Lenosian orange seeds. So that's marked off. Which means next up we're going to hike down to Moraby Bay. I'm going to go grab a chocobo from the Red Rooster Stead. I'm a fool. Of course, these harvesting spots right down here just outside the gate to Limsa. These are the Moraby Bay secondary gathering spots. Oh hey, Earthlight seeds. Well, that was lucky. So with that, that means we only need to get the lowland grape seeds and we'll be done with Lower Lenosia. Let's see if we can get lucky. Well, I got some kind of lucky. Here we go, lowland grape seeds. They're rare, so we can only get one, but hey, we finally got them. Alright, that means we are done with Lower Lenosia and we can head on to Middle Lenosia now. And I get the feeling, it'll be easier to just head into town, then grab a chocobo to Summerford Farms, because I feel like basically all of the harvesting spots are going to be over at Summerford Farms. It just seems like the most logical place to put them all. Alright, made it to the Summerford Farms area, and there is indeed quite a bit to harvest. We've got secondary and primary harvesting in this area. We have, turning off quick gathering, fire shards, Lenosian lettuce, straw, sunset wheat, And then ruby tomatoes. Let's go ahead and grab some of those. Ruby tomatoes. And then I believe we have some more seeds we need to pick up. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest fire shards while looking for seeds. Here we go. We got some firelight seeds. And then we still have, at the very least, Lenosian lettuce seeds to grab as well. There we go, Lenosian lettuce seeds. And that concludes, I believe, all of the harvesting and botany that I wanted to take care of for today. We're level 16, so we're well and good there. My food ran out a while ago and I didn't notice. Oops, oh well. It couldn't have been too long ago. It's only been 70 minutes since I started recording. And I first ate food like 5 minutes into the recording. So it can't have been too long ago that it expired. Oh well. Anyways. We got all of our harvesting done, all of our botany done. We are level 16. We are ready for the next quest. So, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're heading back to the Botanist Guild one last time before we move on to our next class, in order to take on our level 15 botany quest. I will see everyone next time for that.